Hi, welcome to part 2 of testing the charge controller MPPT, pseudo MPPT charging units for my power accumulator. I've separated the input feeds and I'm now feeding them from two separate solar panels. The charge controllers don't like being joined together on the positive. They're okay on the negative because the negatives are joined. In fact, the negatives are common to the output, so the negatives just run straight through. But I've got it on two separate solar panels. It's not particularly sunny. It's late afternoon, late evening, I should say. But I just thought I'd just test the current output that these two things are producing. So on my DMM, it's currently running at 2.5 amps. So these two are both running. The batteries are, well, difficult to say they're on charge, but they're just over storage voltage, and they are being charged. The little flickering lights aren't flickering on these, which means that it hasn't reached its charge voltage. It's just a constant red light. I can charge them this way. Like I say, the positives are linked straight into a diode, so they combine and then feed the battery on the positive. But I do have to charge it through two separate sets of panels. So these are designed for 3 amps, so it'll take a 50 watt panel here, 50 watt panel there, which is a total of 100 watts, about 6 amps or so. So that should charge my 33 amp hour battery pack in several hours. It's not going to be quick, but at least I can charge it via solar at a reasonable rate. If I can charge it at 6 amps, then I'm looking at about 6 hours, aren't I, to charge it? So I'll see how it goes. It's designed for camping and that sort of stuff. I suspect I'm going to have to make a way of charging it from AC as well. But for the time being, I'm just going to stick to the solar, and it's still charging at 2.5 amps, fluctuating a little bit. So these MPPTs, they're not real MPPT. They basically hold the panel at about 18 volts or so, which is, most panels have a maximum power point of around 18 volts. But of course, as the amount of solar energy changes on the panel, this won't compensate for it, so you get quite wide fluctuations in the actual ability for it to supply current. But as long as it charges the batteries at a reasonable rate, then I'm quite happy. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, keep coming back. I'll do little updates as and when they become available. Thanks for watching.